All right, ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, the fight has concluded. Paul versus Anthony Joshua, with Joshua coming out victorious via knockout in the sixth round. Now, there were many speculations going into this fight. People even left comments on my last video saying it's rigged, it's fake, blah, 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 blah. But look, let me tell you, this was not fake. This was real dedication, real work going into Jake Paul's training camp as well as Joshua's training camp. And I knew it was real when Joshua said he brought in trainers from Team Usyk. And then Jake said he brought in people from Kronk Gym. I liked it. Now, there were a few keys I gave for victory on both behalves of the fighters. And it was pretty much done, but it wasn't done how it needed to be done. But that's because they both updated their fighting styles. Joshua, he kept his left hand up. He was answering the telephone with his left hand all night, so that ear was protected. Jake Paul, he was moving around. He was getting underneath shots. He was doing really well. He was doing an overhand over the top. He was doing really good. But both fighters fixed a lot of their problems. I'm very shocked at what I saw from Jake Paul. That's what I see. Y'all was watching the wrong thing. Y'all just wanted to see Jake Paul get knocked out. No, I was seeing what can Jake Paul do to Anthony Joshua. And there it is. Look at what he did to Anthony Joshua. Ooh, that jab, his jabs were crisp and clean. He was doubling up to the body, doubling up to the head. Look. His hair off the center line. He's under. He's throwing a jab to the body. Good. But as you see Joshua, his left hand is doing what? Covering that damn ear, because he knows. And then, boom, he dropped his left hand. Paul was able to get Joshua to react, and he came over the top. But because he's, basically a young, unseasoned fighter, Joshua was, he wasn't able to land cleanly on the ear. And after Joshua caught that, he started blocking those overhand rights, because by the fifth round, Jake Paul was tired. Late fourth and fifth, he was tired. And Jake Paul won one of those rounds on the unofficial scorecard. I think it was round 4 or round 3. Jake Paul won a round. He won a round against an Olympian. Now, Joshua did a lot of good updates to his game plan, but he did not roll. He didn't roll, y'all, and he kept that left hand up. I saw him glide over there to the right one time in the middle of the ring, which was okay, but, I like whatever Igor with Usyk team did with Joshua. I like it. Problem, Anthony Joshua, once he had Jake Paul hurt, he began to drop his guard. He began to hold his hands underneath his chest and throw a lead uppercut and then a rear uppercut. And his guard was nowhere to be found. It was the same mistake that got him dropped by Dubois. This was a good fight. I think everyone's happy.